everyone. Right, today we've got a little bit of maintenance to do on the XK, the Jaguar XK. We've got a show tomorrow. We're going to the North Wales area XK Owners Club, and we're going to do a road trip around Bala and the surrounding areas. Now, what's happened, I've got the car jacked up at the back already. What's happened is the heat shield above the rear exhaust box has come loose. See, the fixings have actually rotted through. The similar metals, you can might just be able to see that on there. See? It's gone right through. It's just the fixing's gone. All four of them have gone. Now I'm hoping not to have to drop the exhaust, because I just want to do a bit of a quick fix at the moment. Because one of the things I'm going to do with this Jaguar soon is jack it up and get all the subframe cleaned and lana guarded. Okay, but today what we're going to do is we're going to try and get a fixing on this heat shield, stop it rattling. It can't come out. It's fixed in above the rear exhaust box, but it does rattle a little bit, and I'm going to try and do the fixings. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get some penetration oil on. Can you see that? There. Get some penetration oil on these fixings. Okay. As usual, lying on my back underneath the Jaguar. Ooh. So, got to appreciate the things. The filming is not going to be brilliant. There it is, you can just see it there now. I couldn't get the camera to focus properly because I'm underneath the car, but I've given that a spray as well. Got to leave them for a minute and then try and get them off. Okay. Right, so we're underneath the car again, and we've just got a 10mm socket. I've just got to undo it. It's quite stiff, but luckily it seems to be moving. Sorry about the filming, but this is a low down car anyway. I've got it up on an axle stand. I'm going to have to do the other one as well, but I've got it on one axle stand at the moment, and there's not a lot of room underneath this vehicle. But it seems to be loosening off, which is quite good. Here we go. Nice. Yep, that's coming off. Brilliant. Okay, so I'll get it off now and then I'll get back to you. Right, we got the nut off, just a 10mm nut, but it looks like that this has obviously gone before. It's I think they've just put a penny washer on it and tightened it up. So that penny washer is stuck on. So I'm going to get a screwdriver and see if I can lever that away without doing too much damage. No, that's well and truly stuck on. Right. Maybe I can twist it for a pair of channel locks. See, if I put a bit of light on the situation, might make it a bit better to see. I'm not sure whether that's a penny washer or it's part of the situation, really. Let's just see if that'll spin off for the pair channel locks. Right, that is actually spinning, so I think that's gonna, yeah, that's spinning, so it's gonna come off. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera off, get it off, and get back to yeah, that would just, that would just appear to be a penny washer. It's not a proper bracket, so it's obviously been tampered with before. So just put that to one side, and that's what we're left with underneath there. Which is okay, because that is a serviceable bolt. So I'll just smother that in oil, penetration oil, give it a bit of a clean, and we'll be able to, I've got some stainless steel sheet there, about 2mm thick, so I'm going to make little plates and drill a hole in them. That's the plan anyway. So I'm going to put a bit more penetration oil on that, let it soak for a bit, and then I'll clean it up. There we go. Right, now the next one, which is there. See there? Now we want a bit more penetration, we can never have too much of this stuff. See if I can get this, see if this one comes off as easy as the others. Let's see if I can get me little sockets in there. Come on, there's enough room. Can't get my socket in there, so I'm going to have to get a spanner. Bear with me. Right, I've managed to get a spanner on this, but it's very, very tight, and the nut is slightly rounded. It doesn't want to come off. I've put a bit more. Right, what I'm going to have to do, I'll give it one more go so you can see what's going on, but yeah, it's a knot that's stuck basically. And it does not come off. It's difficult. Alright, I'm going to have to turn the camera off and use two hands, but you get the message. Right, we've had a go at this. The nut has obviously rounded off. I mean, even though these bodies are aluminium, the steel, it's still everything, all the fixings are all metal and they still rust. That thing there has been over tightened. Some clown in the past has just has tightened it up, and I can't do anything about it. If it snaps off, I can't weld a new one on. It's aluminium. I don't want to strip all the interior out to put a nut and bolt in. So what I'm going to do for now, I've just tested it. I can actually get a nut on the end of it still. So I'm going to just put a nut on it and hope for the best for now, just to stop it rattling. And then in the future, when we get more time, we can take the boot floor out and see if we can get it that way. Okay. Right, this fixing here is the correct fixing. It's just twisting off in my fingers. So if we're careful, we can get that off. There we go. It's coming. you know, all this like a top quality car, top of the range car, and they're using cheap bloody fixings which just literally rot away. It's come off. See, got that off. I'm having the same problems on the S-Type when I'm working on the S-Type, just metal fixings which are just rotting away, unprotected. Right, okay. I've got the last one off. I couldn't get the camera in to film, it's too tight underneath there. But basically, like the other one, it just twisted off with my fingers. So now what I've got to do now is just root my stainless steel out from the back of my shed and cut some little plates and put a hole in them and put them back on. I'll show you what I'm doing as I go along. Right, what I've got is this piece of stainless steel which I've had buried in my shed forever. It's going to make some, just draw around this here now and make 4 discs to hold this in place, hold this thing in place. It's a bit big that, isn't it? Maybe I've got a smaller can, but you get the idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 4 of them out and drill a hole in the middle and use them to hold this in place rather than those flimsy little things Jaguar use. Okay, I'll get back to you when these are made. I'm just going to cut them out with my snips and we've managed to mark them out, drill the holes in them, but those snips are not up to the job, so I've got a big pair of gill bows. I'll try them, and if that doesn't work, well then we're going to have to cut them out with a grinder. Okay, the gill bows are actually caught in it, but it's 1.6mm thick this, so you're going to have 4 arms like the Hulk really. So what I'm going to do firstly is I'm going to set my jigsaw up and I'm going to try my jigsaw, and then if that doesn't work, well then it's down to the grinder. Right, it's quite difficult to do, and what's not helping is I haven't got the right blades, the right jigsaw blade for cutting stainless steel. I've just got hacksaw blades, but I've got enough of them. I've got about 20 of them there, so I'm just going to persevere. You don't need to watch me struggling. I'm going to cut them out, clean them up, and then I'll get back to you. Right, let's see if we can actually get these buggers on. What have I made them? No, or they're no good or whatever. But we're going to try and get them on now. I need 2 hands to put them on, but you can see what I'm doing. I'm putting them on that way, the washer first, and then a nut, a nylock, a stainless steel nylock nut, just to hold it on. It doesn't have to be tight so it doesn't come off. So what I'll do is I'll get them on and I'll get back to you. That's what we're looking to achieve. Stainless steel washer with a stainless steel nylock nut, just nipped up, just to hold it up. If I can get 4 of them on, I'll be happy, and then that's not going to rot and it's not going to fall away in the future. And that'll cure the rattle. And we've still got our heat shield, so I'll get this one on now. What we're having to do is we're having to flatten it out a little bit to get the bigger washer on, but it seems to be going on okay. Right, we've got all 4 washers on now, and to be honest, it was a test of my patience, especially this one over here. This one here. That one there, you can just about see it. I could just get under the car to get at it. I haven't got, you know, you lie on your back on the driveway basically. So, but I managed, and it's obviously a lot better. You know, it doesn't rattle anymore. and it's secure. Right then, all we've got to do now, clean all my tools up, take it for a test drive, and see if the rattle's gone.